Everyone, welcome to Daily Revelations. So we are in Nehemiah 7 still, and talking about different things about being in the city. And the city that had this new wall built around it, but basically had been falling apart. And here there were people living there in barely constructed buildings. And we're going to find out more in Nehemiah as we continue reading about what happens within the city and how that changes. But the one thing that stood out to me that I wanted to talk about today was this vested interest that we have in protecting the things that we have, whether they're a lot or little. They're things that we've worked hard for, they're things that we love, people we love, those types of things. And our heart is attached to those things through some means or another. And that got me thinking. So, as Nehemiah, sorry, my Bible's upside down, as Nehemiah assigned these guards to the wall, he put them, it says, appoint guards from the inhabitants of Jerusalem, each in a post, each in front of his own house. This was at the end of verse 3. Well, that of course makes sense, because if the gate is right out in front of your house and people come in to pillage, they're going to get you first. So, of course, you're going to want to protect that gate and make sure that you do everything to keep that gate closed when it needs to be closed and protected when it's open. It causes us to want to protect the things that we have close to us. And that's just a natural human reaction. I mean, anybody does that. Animals do that. But what God calls us to is something bigger. He asks us to expand our hearts beyond our own selfish interests, but into His interests. And can we grow our hearts so that our interest is in protecting what is His and living that out, no matter what happens to our own bodies, no matter what happens to our own possessions, that we can have a vested interest in something bigger, something greater than just the things of this world. And that's what God does when He comes into our heart. He changes us, and He changes our heart so that we desire the things of Him more than the things of this world, which can get us really caught up in lots of things that pull us away from God. So I hope that makes sense, speaks a little bit to you today, and something to think about for sure. So thanks for joining me on Daily Revelations. I will see you again tomorrow as we finish up the videos for Nehemiah 7. Bye, everybody.